Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to a Monday night live stream. We've got some low fuel motorsport action with daily race here at the Nurburgring on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Just going to grab the server now and try and jump into said server. One, there we go. Right, we are loading in. Let's go ahead and jump ourselves onto this camera angle. So we're in game, ready for tonight's action. Hello, Mamito. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good week. Yeah, I fortunately missed out on last week. It's a little bit busy in the end, and more helping and supporting Alice with her current work situation, which is quite unfortunate, but it is what it is at the moment. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Right, and here we go. Jumping into qualifying now, so very, very quickly get the car started up and try and get ourselves out onto track. Could have been a little bit closer, or a little bit quicker reacting, shall I say, but hey, we're out of the pit lane now. Let's see what tonight's race has in store for us. I did a couple of races during the week, last week. One of them went reasonably well. Qualifying wasn't so great, but the race ended up being pretty good, and the other one that I didn't go so well. Had a pretty bad, terrible mistake, and I think I got a drive-through penalty at one point as well, if I remember correctly. It was at Valencia, so quite a challenging circuit to overtake on and actually race on anyway. And yeah, I think I picked up a basically some track limits warning penalties, but still, I digress. The Nurburgring here, not the full version, not the big whopper that was recently released here on ACC, but more the short version that we are used to seeing, the GP layout. Hopefully we can get ourselves a good qualifying here, and hopefully we can get ourselves a nice gain in ELO rating. I believe we're at 3,160 odd, I think. So, been increasing it relatively nicely and steadily, but I'd like a little bit more. I'd like to try and get up into the 4,000s at some point, at least. And at some point, potentially, if I get quick and comfortable enough, start doing some of the pro races that are on the Thursday evenings. That'd be pretty cool as well. But I think I've got a little bit of a way to go before I get that. But we're in the Mustang, or the Yorkstang, let's call it. Adopting a new name, running the York Sports Racing livery that I have been running as of late. Looks very, very nice in the car. There is one or two little updates to it as well, actually. And there's some more changes that I need to make. I need to make a slightly alternate livery for these low fuel motorsport races, because at the moment it's got the AOR logo on it in a few places, obviously for where I do the AOR league racing, but should probably change that out for some LFM branding to go on the car, just to kind of fit the championship. Make it look a little bit better and more professional. Hey Sprightly, how's it going? Thank you very much for the well wishes. That was an unnecessary shift up into 4th gear. Didn't actually want to be doing that. Hey JPS. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Unless you've been lurking. So this is going to be a reasonable banker lap here. I should be able to get down into the 53s. Just doing low 54s in practice with a couple of laps. Able to go into the 53s, but never actually quite converted on them. There was always a little bit of traffic or something along those lines. So at the sharp end of the field at the moment, which is good. Try and extract a little bit more pace here in this first half of qualifying. Didn't quite want to do that, but never mind. Been busy with house renovations, built a new rig. At last, excellent. Everything's all good with me, thank you. Work is keeping me nice and busy. We have just got through the season of birthdays in my family. From my birthday in mid to late August through to yesterday. There are an awful lot of birthdays in my family. Cousins, my mum had her 60th the other week, and we had a great trip out down in Somerset for that, staying at a house with my sister, her fiance, my nephew, and obviously Alice and the family. So yeah, been reasonably busy this end as well, but a good, nice sort of busy. Right, let's go ahead and build ourselves a little bit of space here. For going for what is probably going to be one more attempt on this fuel tank. Yep, seems like September's a very popular month for babies. It's all that naughty hanky-panky and around Christmas. It's probably doing it. Reasonable first sector there. Hello, Vital. It's going alright, thanks. Only just not long started qualifying, so trying to get ourselves some decent laps in. Try and get ourselves nicely up the grid for that. It is quite a tricky sector, but it's a lot of fun. I quite enjoy it. Not a frustrating sector for me, which is good. There's a dip in the gravel there, which I didn't actually want to be doing. Hurt momentum a little bit. Oh, understeered. I've not ever had that actually in practice. I've not had on throttle understeer there. It's usually oversteered. Hammer that curb.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Right, there's definitely time to be found in various places. We can tidy this lap up an awful lot.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
And if we chuck another litre and a half in the cart, we can go an extra lap or so. I'm just going to do that. JPS, thank you very much. Christmas festivities equals September babies. Indeed, thank you very much for the £5 super chat there. Very much appreciated. What's your other plans that you've got, Vital? Sounds like you might have a busy evening ahead. Thank you very much for the well wishes, and thank you very much for popping in. Do make sure to give the stream a like before you leave, and everybody else, go ahead and leave a like. That'll give us an extra little boost to gain some more positions. That's what I like to believe, anyway. Right. .54.6. We can definitely improve on that. Did a 54.2 relatively comfortably in practice.
Car on the right.
Hey, Graham.
On the right.
Indeed. We're in the Yorkstang. You all set and ready for the weekend? You got your suit. Something that I just remembered to remind you of.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Hello, Johnny. How's it going, my guy? Do away with that on throttle understeer there. Getting away from the PC screens. A little bit of grass, but that's fine. Nice wide entry in. There we go, good drive off.
Slow car, man. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Nice fighter. Sounds exciting. What's the community focused around? Is it sim racing or another genre of gaming / game? Bro, just come out the pits.
Cut detected.
Got the tux all sorted. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Big clean? No, I haven't tried the extension shaft on the Moza. Don't feel like I need it. Hit the wheel on the gravel again. Annoyingly, this guy's not going to want to give up that space that's there in front of him. Don't want you doing that, especially with them coming up behind.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
It's really quite frustrating. This has kind of got the whole wanting. Right, let's go again. 2 more laps. We've got 3 laps of fuel on board though. More than I want, but it is what it is. Other guys just being a bit disrespectful in qualifying. Oh, that's a terrible line. I'm not mad about that. Alright, Vital. You take care. Best of luck. trying to find that little bit of space. I hope that we're not pressed for time now. Are you guys being all cheeky and naughty talking about your extension shafts? I have not.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Is that on the CRP 2s? I believe they are. I have not. I have, though, last week received a set of pedals from Sim Magic to test out and review, which will be coming in the future. Okay, first sector. I'm currently running the P1000s as well. Oh yes, that was... Actually, no. I thought the hookup and traction was a little bit better than that. Turns out it wasn't quite so great.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
There we go, that was a little bit better.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Wide.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
A little bit slower at the apex. More so than I wanted, but
Session is now open.
that was just to try and help control the car a little bit as the rear end was kind of breaking loose, but... Well, that's my fastest lap that I've done around here so far. But probably could go a few more tenths quicker, I think. Probably would have put me up in and around Tadich, but P11's not too bad. Right. Now, fuel calculations. Uh, 154 lap times is 15 seconds. It's estimating 23.6 laps. So if we do 25 times, we're about 3 litres lap, weren't we? Yeah, just over. We're 5, saying 76.25 litres. So, fuel. Calculated. Ready. Go. Not necessarily the other ones, but another set of pedals, yeah. Start with that. And we'll go with that. One little click change there. Yeah, that's the thing with the Mustang, it is quite thirsty compared to some of the other cars out there, but this is the setup that I'm going to be running. I feel like I may need a little bit more on the front. Tyre pressures there? Maybe? Obviously, we're just seeing the fuel. Happy with that. Well, there's the mechanical page. Our dampers. That change to 9 on the rear was really quite nice. Let the car turn in a little bit more. And then this is what we'll be going with in the race. We'll start off with 75. So I think if I go one click higher, you can see the aero variation starts to move forwards.
30 seconds.
So we'll keep that there. Hello, door. Yeah, not you as well.
20 seconds.
Have to make this a sim racing erotica channel or something like that. We are not starting an OnlyFans account. No. Not happening. Sorry to disappoint.
Stay single file.
Alright. Here we go. Johnny fans a clear favourite. Well, Johnny fans. Only fans is a clear favourite of Johnny's. They are. Mincing my words. Yeah, get the band hammer ready, Graham. It's Bling Clean's fault. He started the chat. This conversation way back when. His name does not check out. Thanks very much, JPS. Nice roasty toasty brakes. I don't want to cook them absolutely too much because we'll start to lose braking power. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. All those likes gives an extra little bit of horsepower. Myself comfortable in the seat. Hi, Michael. Alright, getting ready with the end of the formation lap into the rolling start phase in just a moment. Good. Button on the inside. Excellent. That's kind of where I want to be. Moving into position, we've got a Porsche in front of us. There's a Bentley behind as well. Bentley's are pretty good around here, from what I remember. I've had fun in the Bentley in the past. Right, pause the music. Stop the music, ready for this race. Try and let the brakes cool a little bit because they are still quite hot and turn 1 is quite the big braking zone.
line. Give it all you can.
Alright, here we go. Underway racing. See what we can do.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right.
Switch
Clear on the
lanes
right.
there. Well, I think we gained one and lost one. Not quite going to work. That inside line didn't quite check up as much as I would have liked it. Tried to hesitate on the brakes there. That was very close to the rear of my car. Oh. Fuck. Sorry, Tadich. I tried to take as much room there on the inside as I possibly could. But that barrier does sneak up on you. Whoa! A cruise missile in the form of a Bentley came flying in the turn one there. Alright, a little bit of damage. That shouldn't be too bad. Two positions. What is that line? Through the hairpin. Right, let's try and close up on these two cars up in front. They're pretty close and actually going to start scrapping soon. Thankfully we've got a nice gap from the cars behind, so don't have to worry about them at all. And just a little bit too late on the brakes there into the final corner.
Well done, buddy. Personal fastest lap.
Full sweep out goes light every time you go through the mid corner. I've not actually noticed that. Personally. Have you got your caster turned up to the maximum? I mean, I kind of see what you're saying actually. Now that you point it out, it's not that it loses detail. It's just it does feel like the tires do just slip and give up mid-corner. That's what it feels like it's being conveyed to me. Yeah, understeer. A lot of people tend to really stiffen up the front on the Mustang because of its oversteering nature, but I actually find that having a slightly softer rear in terms of suspension generally works. So like I'll go absolutely min suspension settings or one click up on both the front and rear in terms of spring stiffness. But usually I like to have the rear ARB one click higher, one click stiffer than the front ARB. Just because it helps generate a little bit of extra rotation in the mid-corner. But yeah, I'm not keen on the stiffer front end setups that a lot of people tend to run. Yeah, give it a try. But yeah, make sure you always go max caster angle, because then you're going to get way more feel through the wheel. I thought that front right was going to end up being too high. I did kind of question that in the setup when I saw it down lower, but I thought I'll change it just in case, just to play safe. So I have to make that adjustment for the stop. Drive that time off the corner. Keep missing that apex there. I mean, I end up catching it late, but it's later than I want it to be. Looks like we're catching the McLaren in front. Trying to keep an eye on this front left tyre pressure and make maybe another adjustment or two on it, because that is not where I want it to be. That's why I share them in the live stream, show them off so people can use them. Leave it at that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Although, didn't like the exit on that short straight. Burped it on the sausage on last lap. Yeah, I might have done that a lap or two ago. I was thinking maybe the first lap was another time that I might have called it. Glad to hear, JPS. Glad they've been as useful as people make them out to be. We're pulling away very, very nicely from the cars behind. 3.5 seconds now. Keeping pace to the cars in front as well. Going to be a freebie? Nope. They managed to recover in time. So we're catching the McLaren. Is he going to send on the Porsche? No, he's not. Porsche's gone deep though. Side by side. Boink between the two. Could be another boink coming. Porsche going.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There's the freebie. Now I've got to be aware because that Porsche's quick. So I need to try and get past this McLaren ASAP. Going to be a bit of a run here, but it's not going to be close enough to really make a move amount of challenge. We could maybe fake the move. Nah, it's wise to that. Didn't want to react at all. Rather boring. I reckon turn one is going to be our best opportunity. Not on this lap though, not anywhere near close enough. Bouncing over that inside cab there. That marker up ahead as well, this could come into play. Really pushing it there through the Schumacher S's. Just about managed to hold on and keep it on the track. Closer than we were last lap. Knew that wasn't going to work. Right, let's send it here though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Thought about maybe cutting across to the other side, but thought I might have been a little bit late. The thing is, he now knows that I can brake a little bit later than him there going into that corner and still make it relatively comfortably. So that was not the kind of move that I wanted to be telegraphing and giving away. Horse as well dropped off. Interesting. Oh, he so nearly went again. Really starting to struggle with the rear tyres. Had to lift out because the warping making it difficult to predict where he's going to be. There we go. Much better drive that time.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Got it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Had to work for it, but got it. He almost came back at us there. Thanks, Mamuto. And he's gone. Not gone, but out of front range. So now, let's hunt the Aston Martin. People pitting. Slightly worried this may go the extra lap with the pace that the front runners are doing. Right. Gonna box this lap. Fresh set of tyres. See if we can jump the Aston Martin in front. And that would have been very, very close to the line, but I'm hoping that that was okay. Alright, hope for a good stop here. Hopefully a nice flat pit box, which we've got. Good enough? Good enough. Fuck, forgot to take the damage off. Not good enough. That's an extra second and a half that I'm going to be losing that, which I don't want to be doing because that's probably going to put me back behind the McLaren again. So I'm going to have a really, really good pit exit here. Really, really good outlap.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
Yeah, apart from that one little thing, all good.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Hey Levy, how's it going? I'm doing good, thank you, and the race is going alright. Kind of up in and around a net P7 at the moment, just taking our mandatory pit stop, but there's a lot of other people still to serve theirs, so we're in a pretty good space. But yeah, it's been a while, mate. How's it? How are you doing? Oh, that's a little bit deep. At least with that damage being repaired, we're going to have all the performance that the car is going to offer. Not that I really noticed the damage doing any difference. Okay, that felt like a good outlap, but have we cleared the McLaren? There's the Aston Martin. There's the McLaren. Yep, we're good. We're safe. If we didn't get that damage repaired, we may have actually been ahead of the Aston Martin in front. Didn't mean to shift up there.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car up ahead.
Someone who's not yet pitted. Lovely, they're going to hold up the Estermine here. This is going to work very nicely in our favour. Gap's now under a second. Looks like they're going to be pitting.
Car on the
They
right.
are.
Clear on the right.
That looks like a battle for position. It's going to be a fun second half of the race here. Being this close to a couple of cars in front. That's going to be a track limit line. Let's just take that one. Or not. Okay, cool.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Slow car ahead.
Oh, dip the wheel on the gravel there. That cost a half a second or so. Half a second? Half a tenth. Half a second would have been extreme.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Next lap maybe. They're into turn 1. If we can get a good run off the final corner, should be able to outbrake them. Just over 16 minutes to go. That was feeling good. This time that ever so slightly. Forward just a tad bit too early there. Started getting some understeer off from the exit. Let's set ourselves up for a good run here coming off the final corner. Just need good translation of power off the exit, which they've also got. That's not going to work. Too far back now. Very, very nearly hit the back of them there. There we go. Slipping and slide on our way through turn 4. It's not what we want to be doing because we've now dropped off the back of these two a little bit. I think we're too far back this time round. Unless they make a quite substantial mistake here in the chicane. Like that. Ooh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Hey, what the fuck was that about? Okay,
Car on the right.
I'll let you
Clear
off.
on the right.
I think that was an apologetic flash there. Came across the movement, obviously I was still there and very nearly got sideswiped. But yeah, usually with spins in ACC, when they get sideways like that, they tend to go towards the inside, but he actually managed to get onto the brakes enough to kind of hold himself steady and in position and remain sat in the middle of the track. So, do remember, when you get a car sideways in front of you, in ACC, go for the outside. It's generally the safer place to do it. So I wasn't too sure if they were going to roll back in on the inside again, which is why I went the route that I did. And yeah, I managed to keep us out of making contact with them, but that's obviously going to go on and cost us quite a bit to the BMW up in front. Wouldn't have any issues or problems at all. At least we got the legs over the McLaren. It's going to be a very tough pass for me too. I'd love to. But yeah, P5's out of reach now, not unless they go and make a fairly big substantial mistake. And McLaren behind's all of a sudden got pace. Looking quite feisty. Hesitate a little bit there going on throttle, but we are good. 10 minutes remaining. Good thing is we keep eking out a car length or two right in all the critical areas where they need to get a good drive coming off the corner in order to mount the challenge into the next potential overtaking zone. A little bit hairy there through the chicane.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
Got very, very close there. Hey Jeremy. Love the way the neutral steer feels between turn 2 and into 4, yeah.
Yellow
Does
flag
feel
in sector 3.
pretty good when you you hook up these corners. Hey pretty lady. Thanks JPS. That's just returned home. Overslowing a little bit there. Just about managing to keep it out of roll, that was pretty critical. That would have hurt our run coming down into the braking zone here. Presenting them an opportunity that's too deep. Take away the acceleration zone. Like McLaren is really, really good through the corners. Seem to pull out car length or two in some of the key traction areas and then on the straights, but they're always coming back in the turns.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
Not quite pulling away, but I don't think they're quite enough. The move into turn 1 either. So not going to defend that. That would have been defending thinner. We'll go defensive here because they are getting very, very close. Oh, we got a good drive off there. Thankfully, this is a very, very short braking zone. Right, we need to be clinical here. Maybe a tense 4.5, 5 minutes. Try and hold this McLaren off. Look what we want here. It's not going to work. Oh god, that's way too deep. Thankfully, they followed me. The way that he's able to drive in and attack the entry to the corners. It's quite impressive. I'm pushing, Fred. I'm pushing. Ah, it wasn't a collision. Obviously a little bit of netcode there. Number 2 laps. Oh, he's close this time.
Falling behind to the car in front to sector 3.
To go defensive. Just need to do that 1, maybe 2 more times.
Pit window is closing down.
This is some very intense racing. Just gotta remember to keep breathing. Trying not to tense up too much. That's a bit of breathing room.
Leaders on the final lap now.
Grass there on the inside, on the outside, on the entry, which I obviously did not want to do. Had me panicking for a moment, but we managed to gather it back up. Right, nice, clean, smooth lap. I'm glad I put the extra 2 litres of fuel in. do wonder if they are actually running out of fuel, which may be why they're dropping so far behind now. As they are side by side with the Aston Martin. Looks like it's lost the position to the Aston Martin. Yeah, I did the calculation to 1 minute 54 lap time, and we were hovering just above that on a number of laps, and obviously the leaders were pulling away at a fairly solid rate, so I knew that they were down in the 39s. I was worried it may end up going the extra lap, plus also seeing the fuel
Let's finish the race.
per lap every now and then being more than 3.05, which is the number of litres per lap that I used in the calculation. So I thought an extra 2 litres, probably because I used a little bit more on the formation lap than I was anticipating, was just going to help me just be a little bit safer.
Right, race is over. Good job.
But there we go, P6. That was a very, very intense second half there. Good fun finish though, enjoyed that. Get the replay saved. Go ahead and check up on the tyres. Yeah, I imagine they're fairly good. Not too bad wear-wise on either the front or rear. So, very, very nice. But yeah, thank you. Glad you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a like if you haven't already. That's a good gain from 11 up to P6, especially with how competitive this field is. There she is. The Yorkstang, looking all pretty and beautiful, and there's 1 or 2 new sponsors on there. Since the last time that I showed it off. I say 1 or 2. There's only 1 new sponsor on there, but it's in a couple of places around the car. Get to see it again in a second. Wonder if any of the eagle-eyed viewers spot it. Spot them, should I say. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at this this race start. So, reaction to the lights fairly good. Mustang closing in there a little bit. And played it relatively safe coming here in the excuse me, first few turns. Thankfully everyone being pretty sensible. Some running a little bit deep. And then thankfully that space there opened up to switch lines, and the Mustang was relatively sensible, but yeah, that I did not need to leave that space there. I could have gone and taken that apex, but that was a McLaren dead back there. Actually started out ahead of us, so they would have had the pace, but yeah, surprised they dropped back as much as they did. See how close we got to the back of Padich at points, because I know there's 1 or 2 places where we are very, very close to the rear of their car. That was not a good run there. There, could have been tied to the apex. I think it was through here. Mustang having a little bit of a look-sees as well. And was this the move? Yeah, it was. I say the move, the incident. This was relatively interesting. I think it was the Duke to avoid that inside wall really didn't help the situation there. Hopefully, how bad did affect Tadic? Dropped quite far down. Yeah, there's not really a car whips there on the inside with that wall there in front, which is a real shame because I've had some good battles with Tadic in the past. Possibly Fred. I'd be surprised if I get a penalty at the end of the day. That one, that's... Bentley just coming from nowhere. Completely outbreaking themselves. He had a bit of slipstream here on... he's looking for the move, but yeah, braked way too late. And then, yeah, he's steering throughout the entire braking zone, so the car's going to have absolutely zero retardation. It's just not going to stop, but managed to feed back in alright. And we had some good battles with the McLaren once we put out to the back of them. That was one of the spots where I got pretty close. So nearly went into the back of them there because of the warping. Good drive off the exit. He did the right thing, trying to go for the switchback. And to hold it extra tight here, just to make sure they didn't run out wide and into them. And yeah, that was a good, nice, lovely move. Alright, Johnny. You take care, mate. Hope you have a good week. Pass on the love to the family. And hopefully we'll catch up with you soon, mate. That's what I wanted. Do the same in their car. Nice lovely bit of camera work there for a nice lovely clip. And then let's go ahead and find where that that little incident was with There it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's that little lockup that I had right at the end there. Just about managed to hold on to that, but thankfully they lifted off. And let me go. But yeah, as I was talking about in the race, whenever you get a car that's in this sort of situation, generally once they get to like this sort of point here, the car will start rolling towards the inside. However, as you can see, slow it right down. They've managed to lock up the front wheels, and therefore the cars slide into the outside. Because they did the right thing of getting onto the brakes and holding the brakes. Yeah, I thought the outside was going to be the move there. Clearly the inside was the way that I was meant to go. Which is where the McLaren went. And allowed them the opportunity to make a pass. But yes, that is going to conclude tonight's race. Good fun. Really enjoyed that. Hopefully you ladies and gents did as well, because my god was that second half really quite intense, and the first half we had some good battles and a bit of overtaking as well to be had. But yes, either way, I'm not going to get a video out this week. A little bit too busy sorting other things ready for this weekend. But we should be back next Monday with a live stream as normal. So yeah, look forward to seeing you then. Hopefully you have a good week. And until the next time, have fun, stay safe, take care.